Homework and remembering Unit 3, Lesson 11. I'm going to go over number 1 only because it's going to take some time to look at that and see how we can describe a situation for that division problem that you're seeing. For number 1, it says to consider this division problem. 1/2 divided by 3. Last lesson, 3-10, we were taking 3 if it was the same numbers and dividing it into halves. Now we're taking a half and we're dividing that half into 3 equal parts. So it says to describe a situation this division could represent. You may come up with various different situations, but I'm just going to give you one example. Let's say Mr. Satterfield has a 1/2 yard of ribbon. With this ribbon, I'm going to make 3 ornaments of the same size. Okay, so I need to equally use this 1/2 of ribbon to make 3 ornaments of the same size. So let's say, here's my ribbon. Okay? And I have my first number here, my dividend is a 1/2. So this is what I have. This is my 1/2. And there's the other 1/2 to the right. But I only have a 1/2. Now I'm dividing that 1/2 into 3 parts. So 1, 2 lines makes 1, 2, 3 parts. And then I need to cut this other 1/2 into 3 parts as well. So I have all the same size pieces. Now, looking at just one of these pieces will tell us what 1/2 divided by 3 will be. Well, this is a unit fraction because it's 1 out of how many? Well, it's 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's your answer. Okay? So you need to be able to draw a diagram, and you also need to write a story problem for number 1. Okay, let's go over number 2 quickly here. I looked at it and I think it would be beneficial for you to see how to work through it. It tells us that a rectangle has an area equal to 12 squared feet. And it has a length of 5 feet. And then it's asking us to find W, which is the width. So think of an equation. Well, we first have to know how to find area. And most of us know this because we review it. Area equals length times the width. Well, we know A is equal to 12. That's our area. We already know that. So let's put that in. And we know our L is equal to 5. So let's put that in. So there's our equation. Then we just drop the W. That's our equation. But we need to figure out what W is equal to. So we are multiplying, so we need to do the opposite of multiplying to get this 5 over on the other side of this equal sign. We need to get over here. Then we need to get that W by itself. So in order to do that, you just divide this by 5. So we're doing the opposite operation of multiplication, which is division. 5 over 5 cancels this out, which makes it 1. So we have W by itself now, but if we divide by 5 on this side, we need to then go on this side of our equation and divide by 5. So now our equation, as we're working through it, I'm going to continue over here, is 12 fifths is equal to W. So W is 12 fifths, but let's write it as a mixed number. How many times does 5 go into 12? Well, we know W then is going to equal 2 and 2/5. That's a review for us. We know how to take an improper fraction and turn it to a mixed number. So that the answer then for the width is 2 and 2/5 feet. That's one thing I forgot, is that that's feet. Okay? Definitely some algebra here. Parents, you probably are more familiar with some algebra like that with equations, figuring out what the missing variables like W represent. So please work very hard on this homework. Try to accomplish your stretch your thinking on the remembering side, and this is due tomorrow. Or actually, this will be due Monday. It's the weekend. Enjoy.